Yeah, I'm back and I'm better than ever. I am feeling myself and I should, cause in my mirror is the face of a young dog. Come on, go hard. And y'all don't want it with me. Oh, I'm back and I'm better than ever. I am smelling myself and I should, cause in my mirror is the face of a young king. Yeah, that's no thing. Y'all don't want it with me. I'm back on my ish walk with a ditty bop. Yeah. Baby keep licking her lips at me, I see her mama. But I proceed to strutting my stuff. I'm listening to the Black Album, no love for the suckers. I got my shoulder brush. Money is folded up, jeans is freshly pressed. I stopped to fold the cuffs, I'm smoother than butter, baby. You love it, baby. Swiping the text on the Sprint, epic, I spit excellence, get it together. I'm the next to blow, like a car with over 500 horses. It's hard to catch the flow, so anything that's in my path is just a stepping stone. Only of course a beneficial, I connect the phone. No time for idle chatter, I would rather just be left alone. It's only money on my mind, trying to collect the dough. I'm back with another episode. Let's go. So if you're too slow to see that I am doing my thing, I gotta show them that I'm living my life. You can't stop me now. I'm back and I'm better than ever. I am feeling myself and I should, cause in my mirror is the face of a young dog. Come on, go hard. And y'all don't want it with me. I'm back and I'm better than ever. I am smelling myself and I should, cause in my mirror is the face of a young king. Yeah, it's no thing. No, want it with me. I am smoother than peanut butter, still I'm rough around the edges. Like you ain't cut the crust from off the bread. My talk is slick enough to get a fiend to loan me $1, but still I'm thug enough to bust a head. Listen, I bring the balance just like one of them wristbands, and stay grounded while you dudes is sinking like quicksand. I'm always up like a bike with a kickstand, so if you think you'll ever catch me sleeping, better switch plans. I grab the latest flavors off the kickstand. My dress code is always on point like a snitch hand. Yeah, I got the same desires as a rich man, so I can't leave the earth without having a pot to piss in. I'm only twisting up the pot when I'm pissed in. I know for a fact that if I can't smoke the fifth pin, y'all old dudes are playing dirty like a pig spin. I give them not a minute like a clock with no big hand. I'm back and I'm better than ever. I am feeling myself and I should, cause in my mirror is the face of a young dog. Come on, go hard. And y'all don't want it with me. I'm back and I'm better than ever. I am smelling myself and I should, cause in my mirror is the face of a young king. Yeah, it's no thing. No, don't want it with me. Oh.
Winners aren't losers. They're winners like me. A loser's a loser. Which one will you be? Winners do deals and winners get rich, while sad little losers sit there and bitch.
Yo, what's that? Oh, yo, I'm not even on camera. What type of stuff is that? What type of shit it is? What type of shit it is? Let me get on camera. My bad. Know what's happening here. I don't know what's happening here. There we go, yo. So what's up scenario? Yo, what's up, everybody? What's good? Yo, it's your man's Izzy Benz, aka Israel Mills. You know the drill. This is the Real Spill with Mills show. Let's go. Let's get it. Yo, we got a hell of a show for y'all today. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what's hitting for. Y'all already know how we do. Yes, sir. Today's show is, do modern times mean modern measures? Do modern times mean modern measures? Why we're hell's bent on reinventing the wheel? Why we're so hell bent on reinventing the wheel? We keep calling everything new. But are we better? That's the question. Are we better or just busier? We keep calling everything new, modern, these times, these days, new world, all of this stuff. We keep calling everything new. But are we better or just busier? We upgraded technology, but downgraded integrity. We've got faster Wi-Fi, but weaker willpower. We're evolving backwards. In other words, like my man J. Cole said, good news is you came a long way. Bad news is you're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. We're evolving backwards. I'm asking the question, are we chasing change or are we just dodging accountability? Now, this stream is inspired by a very popular YouTuber, content creator, if you will. Dude's been doing his thing for a while. He's cool with my peoples, and from what I've seen of the dude is dope. I don't have nothing against this man at all, so I won't say his name. I won't say his name because I don't have anything against the man at all. And as a matter of fact, in the stream that he did, he alluded to what I'm trying to talk about today. Now, this particular gentleman promotes a certain lifestyle that really is contradictory to the overall measure of success or the way to success, as he put it. And I think he acknowledged that as well. We're gonna speak on that. So this is in no way, shape, form, or fashion to dig at anyone in particular. I am of the firm belief, understanding, and mindset philosophy that a man decides what's best for himself and a man does what he deems right. Because at the end of the day, that is between him and his creator. For me, I'm just not with a free-for-all lifestyle. For me, I am of the firm belief and philosophy that if you live a freestyle, free-form, free-for-all lifestyle, that there is consequences for everyone, and including oneself. It's not in anyone's best interest for a free-for-all lifestyle to be lived or promoted. Or I'm of the firm belief that we have to, they say that if you do not know nor understand history or your history, you are doomed or almost guaranteed to repeat it. There's nothing new under the sun. God says he's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. There's nothing new under the sun. We have technology for this and technology for that, and we live in a time where things are at your fingertips, and there are a lot more things that are socially accepted than have been. However, the game is still the same. The players just change. The game is still the same. The players just change. So I'm trying to understand why we are acting like, because we're living in modern times, we all of a sudden have to reinvent the wheel, because modern doesn't always mean improved. See, in a dopamine-driven culture, we confuse novelty with progress. Just because you're doing something, you equate it with you're doing something productive. Just because you're moving around or you moving your mouth, you equate it that you actually have some sort of intellectualism or whatever you want to call it, right? When you continue to confuse novelty for progress, the bill is coming due. It's coming through in our relationships. It's coming through in our spirituality and our identities. You can't improve what you refuse to understand. You can't improve what you refuse to understand. So we're gonna try to get some understanding today. We're gonna try to get some understanding today, and we'll have a dope discussion. Y'all know what it is. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what it's here for. Y'all already know how we do. Now listen, if you be so kind, if you feel so inclined, make sure you support the show Sports Stream. You can support in several different ways. Like first, you can hit the like button because likes are absolutely free. Likes don't cost you. Cost you absolutely. They are free 99. So do like the homie Trisha and smash the like button, smash it.
Push a button. Come on, push a button.
You heard her. Likes are free. Push the like button.
Push a goddamn button.
Likes are free. They don't cost you nothing. So hit the like button. Now listen. The LIKES, the likes are free, but the LIGHTS, the likes, they cost money and they cost money, right? To keep the show going. So if you be so kind, if you feel so inclined, do me a solid.
Show me the money.
No!
Spot for a Glock. I took a loss over floss, but still got a knock.
Show me the money.
Yes, sir. Support through the Cash App, $IZSHOBANZ, or through the Super Chat, preferably through the Cash App. I appreciate you. Let me welcome some people in the building. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Salute to Kojak 313 Gaming. Make sure that you subscribe to Kojak 313 Gaming and my other brothers. Hey, little sisters in the building. What's going on? Rogue C is in here. Good to see you. Hey, what's going on, family? How you doing? Hey, track light is just too much masking of the vocals going on in low mids, which is forcing the track having be limited so aggressively, but that is creating an imbalance top end of the track, in my honest opinion. Okay, I don't know what that means, but okay, cool. Oh, mastering. Okay, cool. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Child to truth. What's up? Busy. Agreed. Yeah. Faster Wi-Fi, but weaker willpower. Amen, beloved. Amen. Yeah, dodging accountability for facts. What's up, Kojak? Hey, LA Project, my other co-host. Make sure y'all tap in for a dope show tonight. 6:30 to 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tonight. Over here, tap in. It's going to be Tough Talk Thursdays with Rogue C, LA Project, and my man DJ Wistop. And you know, we're looking for some more people, so you never know who's going to pop up. So tune in. We got two more spots. So tune in. We got a little something special going on over there. So make sure you come through here and check us out. You know what I mean? By the way, the Thursday night show is still on for tonight, as far as I know. Yep. As far as I know, shout out to DJ Wish Doctor. I haven't got any notations to the otherwise. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Likes are free. Okay, the show is still on tonight. Glad that Sissy Sharem is gone. Well, he may come back today. Today is his last day if he wants to come back. So he may be back. I'm not gonna say, but just tune in, tap in. We may have some special guests for y'all. You know what I'm saying? No, I know what you're talking about. It's all good, fam. We can talk about that offline. But it's okay. It's you know what I'm saying? That was intentionally done like that. But you know what I mean? I enjoy it. But yeah, we can talk about that offline, brother. We can talk about that offline. I appreciate you. Yo, the dopamine loop. The dopamine loop, when different, outranks effective. See, modern platforms are built to reward novelty. New sounds, like my man was just talking about, new filters, new takes, quote unquote. The metric isn't truth, it's traction. It's not doing what's truthful. It's not doing what's honest, because most of us have realized, it's been in the game long enough, that people don't really care about the truth. What's up, Juju? Hola, ¿cómo estás, señorita? Que linda. Shout out to Juju in the building. Good to see you. Juju is in the building. Good to see you, my sister. Y'all make sure y'all tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come on in, right? The marketing sells what's next, what's hot as a lifestyle. The new drop, the new diet, the new hack. New. And we see new from ATL. We know what's going on with the new. It's fake. It's just a facade. It's phony. There's nothing real about the new, right? See, pop culture glorifies reinvention without results. Rebrand greater than being rebuilding, and aesthetic is greater than ethics. We replace principles for pings. If it alerts me, it must be advanced, and it must advance me, right? Right? We like that. Ding! You know, I had just put the ESPN hat. I'm trying to get away from I don't really watch that much TV, right? I enjoy sports and I enjoy movies, right? And I don't even really get to watch movies that much. I just now, yesterday, because I had so much going on, I had Sinners on. It was the first time I got to watch Sinners. So now I know what y'all was talking about. I just now watched Sinners for the first time yesterday. And so I decided, because I want to, keep abreast with my basketball and stuff like that, to get the ESPN app. And you get the it comes on your phone. And I was like, oh shit, like what was that? But it's like these alerts, these bings, these notifications, which y'all should have your notifications on for when I go live. I don't know what y'all doing. Put your notifications on for when I go live. But these alerts, these notifications, these bings, a lot of times become the soundtrack to our situation. You know what I'm saying? We are held, hypnotized, held hostage by their narratives and their algorithms. I want y'all to think about that real quick. Constant novelty resets the bar every 24 hours. We never iterate long enough to master anything. See, they used to have a saying back in the day, said, you're the jack of all trades, but the master of none. There's no mastery anymore at all. We are so deep in the spin cycle. We are so deep in the spin cycle. We are so deep in the mix. It's like The Wiz, man. And The Wiz always was a very fascinating show. The Wizard of Oz, all of it. I loved it all, right? The Wizard of Oz, The Wiz. Because even at a young age, I knew that although they were using alliteration and allegory, that there was even deeper meaning than that, to which I could see, to that which I was in front of me. And so as I grew up and grown older, it began to have different meanings to me. But one of the surface level meanings that I got real early, especially from The Wiz, was dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Today's color is green. Green. It's great to be green. Hold up. Today's color is yellow. And if you look at that scene, some of y'all don't like musicals, and some of y'all don't like theatrics and theatrical things, and I get it. At the same time, this is what we're living today. where they could tell you that a true religion is no longer popular, and therefore you throw away shit that you don't pay hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars for, thousands in some cases. Where they could tell you that Air Force Ones are old people shoes and sell you on freaking New Balance being the end thing that look like old people shoes. Like, get the absolute F out of here with y'all goofy.
Nigga, what?
You lost your rabbit ass mind.
Yo, I would like to go on a tangent real quick, son. Because I got like 4. I'm not going to stop wearing my custom made Air Force One for y'all Negroes. And I'm going to look good. I'm going to match it up. It's going to be fly. It's going to be fresh. Just like I keep my True Religion on. I got some True Religion jeans on right now. And I wish somebody would say something back because you look good, nigga. It looks good. What are we talking about? All of a sudden, y'all wearing them nasty New Balance, and now that's the thing to do because somebody that said y'all like said nasty New Balance was the things to wear? They're nasty. They look old from the store. They look like orthopedic shoes. Like, what are we really doing here? The only people who look cute with New Balance is girls that got small feet, and they look cute in any damn thing. Like, come on, what are we talking about here? Nasty New Balance. I wish I would buy a pair of New Balance just to appease you people. Yeah, going hard in the paint is a constant dopamine hit and never and true focus on or concentration. Like you said, many jacks, very few masters. Right. People don't prioritize mastery anymore. But that's just one small example of, you know, I don't remember the comedian brother's name that came on Instagram, but he had a pair of white Force Ones. And he said that the younger folks told him that those unk shoes, and he's in his 30s. He's mid or early 30s, and those are unk shoes. Like, what? Those are unk shoes. Those are grandpa shoes. Since when? Like, listen, and if you don't want to wear Air Force Ones, that's fine. If you want to wear Crocs and want to wear New Balance, like, listen, I don't trust you new Negroes. I'm going to be honest. You new Negroes wore Crocs for a long time. Like, I'm not trusting you. You wore Crocs. I don't even, this is me not feeling like getting fresh. Just for the record. This is me, I don't really feel like getting dressed today. Let me throw something on. This is what me saying, you know what? I don't really feel like getting dressed up today. This is it, nigga. Like, what? Y'all wake up every day and don't feel like getting dressed. Some of y'all every day, y'all precious is y'all precious is y'all didn't feel like getting dressed. I don't understand, like, what's happening. You got some basketball shorts and some Crocs talk about comfortable, and then you got the nerve, you try to slide on somebody with some slides. Like, come on, man. How you trying to slide on somebody with slides? I can't take you serious. You got on slides and Crocs. Where are you going? How are you going to escape? Where are you going to? Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Likes are free, man. Come on, y'all. Likes are free. Different is not necessarily better. Better is better. Different is not necessarily better. Better is better, right? Like I said, we're evolving backwards. There are 3 areas we're breaking while we're allegedly upgrading. The most evident is in our relationships. And I get it. I get it. I'm not one of these dudes that say, yo, run around with a ring in your back pocket looking to give it to any woman who just treats you halfway decent. I don't subscribe to that. I'm not one of these dudes that say, let these women walk over you like a doormat and you just give them whatever they like. No, I'm not one of those dudes. At the same time, I'm not one of these dudes that's going to say bang on these women just because the last woman treated you bad. Like, no. No. There are good women out here and there are good men out here. There are bad women out here and there are bad men out here. I'm of the firm belief and philosophy is the better that you are as a person, the more you will attract someone who may be better too. Now, they're not going to be just like you because in relationships, I don't believe like attracts like. I believe in relationships, opposites attract. That's henceforth, that's why you have a vajayjay in a thing. It fits in like a coupler, right? You know what I'm saying? And in there. They're 2 opposites. You have a receptor and then you have a plug, right? You have a receptor and then you have a plug, a receiver and a giver, right? Now, it is rather ironic because when the receiver, follow me, y'all. I'm trying not to be too crass, okay? I'm trying to speak with some eloquence and follow me. It's rather interesting when the receiver is no longer good with receiving. The receivee or receiver, as you will, is trying to be the plug. And you don't have plug parts. You are the receiver, the receivee. You are the receiver, the receivee. So when you have a bunch of receivers or receivees running around and trying to be that which they are not, there's a huge problem. So I identified that there is a huge problem, and I identified that a large percentage of the problem are the receivees, aka the receivers, and they are not happy with being receivees or receivers. They want to be other than that which what they was created to be. As if God makes some mistakes or something. I don't know. So I get it. I get the frustration because I have some of the same frustration. I'm a single brother in these modern times. Now, the difference between me and probably a lot of other brothers is, listen, damn, I'm not. If you're not coming correct, I don't expect you to be perfect as a woman coming into my life. At the same time, I expect you to have the desire to see me good, the desire to see me winning, and the desire for you to put a smile on my face, right? Because to me, everything else can be worked out. And if you fit my criteria, you're around me and you bring that to me, I will in turn bring you everything that you desire. That is in my power to give you. Because that is what men do. That's not simping. That's a part of masculinity. Masculinity is real defenseless in the face of true femininity, because a true woman who is exercising her femininity is going to be so accommodating, so gentle, so kind she's going to soothe that savage beast that's within that man. And then that man is going to use his beastdom to bring her the world. And I don't mind admitting that or mind doing it. Now to the gentleman that's the very popular YouTube that was saying, what he said was, I know that it would appear that I'm against marriage. This is what this very popular YouTuber says that talks about these things. He said, yo, I know it would appear that I'm against marriage. I'm absolutely not against marriage. I believe that in these times, people need to get together and be together because you need at least 2 incomes and some passive incomes in order to be able to withstand what is coming or where we're at right now. You need to be making at least 100,000. That's on the low end. And at the same time, you need at least 2 incomes. So you should. Find you somebody. Now, I agree wholeheartedly with that. Where I disagree with the brother, and again, it's his right to live however he likes to live in his lifestyle, because apparently it seems as if he's having a ball. I'm going to be honest. It seems as if he has a ball. It seems as if he's refreshed and feeling good. His skin is clear. His beard be shining. Shout out to the brother. Shout out to the brother. I'm not mad at the brother. We the same man. You look a little older than me, but he's still doing his thing. He don't look scruffy. Shout out to that brother. Looking sharp. Keep yourself up. Shout out to that brother. Salute to you, good sir. Like I said, I understand because I know how y'all do. I understand the frustration because I'm a single man in these times. I understand the frustration. And I understand his particular decision to do what he wants to do. And I have no qualms with that. It's his life. At the same time, I do believe that it's negligible, irresponsible, and downright criminal to teach that to uninitiated brothers. Let me say that again. I do believe it's irresponsible, negligible, and downright criminal to teach that to uninitiated brothers. I absolutely do. Meaning brothers who have not really lived or experienced or had, because it's poison in the well before these brothers can get there. Are there women who are debaucherous like this woman who god doggone popped 2 of her children and deleted them and popped 4 of her children and deleted 2 at a god doggone gas station? Are there debaucherous sicko women out here? Absolutely, without question there are. Without question. That's not even no question about it.
You a dark, sick person, man. You know that?
Just dark, sick people. There's some women out here that do some of the most disgusting, debaucherous, just... There are. I make no excuses for it. I make no justification for it. There's no excuses or justification for it. Does that mean most? Or does that mean all? I don't believe so. I don't believe so, excuse me. I don't believe so. And I would hate, and I know what I'm a body language expert too, so I know that when people touch their eyes, it would indicate they're lying, but my right hand, it was like something really in my eye. But whatever. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let me welcome some more people in the building, and we're gonna get, hey, sister soldiers in here. What's up, Jasmine? So you want her to make you happy? No, that's how rumors get started. That's not what I said. No, I don't believe it's any other person's responsibility to make another person happy. I don't think another person can. What I said is bring a smile to my face. I said her desire to want to see me happy. There's a big difference. She can't make me happy, but she can desire to want to see me happy. Let me say that again, because somebody in the back missed that. She cannot make me happy. However, she can desire to make me happy, which is a great thing. She can desire to see me good. Like, because, at the end of the day, I'm going to be taking care of her. She's not going to have to take care of me. But her desire to see me win, her desire to see me good, her desire to, that's my man and my man, go boy. That her desire, it make her feel good to see her man shining. She don't feel intimidated or feel like she in competition or feel like that's dimming her light because she living in my shadow, Aisha Curry. She's the type of woman that it doesn't take nothing from her to be taken care of. She wants to be taken care of by me. She wants to be able to add whatever to that to lighten the burden for me as much as she can so we can win. The problem is too many of us have traded the us and we for the I and the me. We in situations and relationships and all types of things, and we gotta get more into that in a second. We gotta get more into that. Let me pace myself. What's up, Living Humbly? What did you do? Hey, listen, we've been up here 30 minutes though. What the freak? We've been up here 30 minutes. Let me check something. I don't see nothing popping. Listen. Come on, man. Dope the sketches deserve dope. This is original content. This is original content, man. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. And we cook it with hot, fresh Crisco oil. Can we get some support, please? $5. Everybody throw $5 at me real quick. Everybody throw $5 at me, man. And then we got more than enough, preferably through the Cash App if you're able. That way it's no heavy lifting on anybody, but we can keep our show going and we can keep growing, man.
So what? I said I spell it. S-O-
The wrong one.
2 guns with me, I hope niggas play. I was once told jewelry and nice clothes don't mean you getting money. That's something that a broke nigga said.
Break bread or fake dead, break bread or fake dead. Just don't play around. We get down, 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 down. Break bread or fake dead, break bread or fake dead. Just don't play around. We get down, 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 down.
Let's do good business. Make the Cash App ring during the stream.
The Cash App during this stream.
The Cash App from Izzy Bands. Yeah, bruh. $50. $50.
$50. Yo, be sponsor of the show. $50. Hey, listen, Living Humbly. I'm not really talking about anybody in particular. That's why I'm not saying their name, because they're dope dude. I don't have nothing against the brother, right? He just said something that caught my attention, and I agree with him. And but I don't agree with some of the other portions that he does. And listen, that's gonna be like that with men. I'm just saying, I don't know if y'all know. Listen, y'all, a lot of y'all that rock with me, y'all don't agree with everything I say or feel or do. And you shouldn't. You shouldn't. This is my personal philosophy as a man. That's my personal ideology as a man, which we all have our own personal philosophies and ideologies and ways of going about things. So I'm not going to say the brother's name because I don't want it to get distracted, because I don't have anything against that particular brother. All right. I don't want it to get distracted. Okay. I think we going someplace. Relationship is the number one area we're breaking. And not in a good way. We are evolving in reverse. We're going backwards. We can see the setup. We can see the play. and we still going head first into it anyway. I don't get it. We see the setup. A lot of people have said it. I'm not the only one. A lot of people have said it on both sides of the aisle. How you gonna fight the Terminator? How you gonna fight the machines, yo? Will you run to the machines but shun away people? You an island all onto yourself. You're an island. Situationships. They're marketed as freedom. Situationships hopping from person to person to person is marketed, is marketed, it's marketed as God doggone freedom and liberation. You're creating literal soul ties with people, but you're being sold on the idea that in your big old age, that jumping from this person to this person to this person is something to do. As a kid, I thought like that. As a child, as a 20-something-year-old kid running around here, yeah, I was trying to slam him, fillet him, and lay him. I was trying to slay him, fillet him, and lay him. You hear me? I was trying to get that title. What? And was quite good at it. It was quite effective at what I did. I couldn't imagine being a 40-something-year-old man with that same ideology. It doesn't make sense. At what point do you evolve? At what point do you grow? At what point do you paying for Ubers, or you're paying for the night, or whatever you're doing? I don't know, but bro, there's nothing cute or sexy or okay about that, especially with this rising rate of STIs and STDs. Like, yo, fam, I'm scared. I be holding. I see something, I be looking, but I hold my joint like, no, bro, relax. I don't relax. No. There's a lot of things that look good, and like my homie said, like I agree, and I say all the time, man, they make these pictures look phenomenal. Did you see Tracy Ellis Ross' latest picture? I said, oh my God, where did all that? Is that how do you put a butt pad on a butt like that? Like, what is happening? Did you see Sanaa Lathan's picture? I mean, oh my God. These women are looking extraordinary on the picture. On the picture, they look incredible on the picture. Airbrush retouch, filter, whatever the hell. They look phenomenal on these pictures. My God. My heart skipped a beat. I said, oh well. Oh my. No, hold on. Y'all don't believe me? Y'all don't believe I had to take it. Nigga, I was like, wait a minute. Hold up. Is that you? Is that you? Sanaa Lathan. Is that you, sis? Is that you? Look at Sanaa Lathan. I was almost willing to ignore a family that prays. I said, well, God dogged on. Well, hold on now. Do tell, young lady, do tell. Shit. The pictures look phenomenal. Hold on. I think I got Tracy in here somewhere. Let me see if I got Tracy in here. Do I got Tracy? Tracy, you in here? Let me see if Tracy in here. Oh, yeah, there she go. There go Tracy. Nigga, Tracy, nigga. What the hell? Now that don't look natural. I said, what? I had to ask I had to ask, my people. I said, hey, is that for real? I know she was like, this nigga here. I had to ask her. I said, baby, what the? Is this for real? I asked, I swear, if I'm lying, I'm blind. I said, is this for real? Ain't no way that's real. Eat them yams. I ain't blind. Blind. Shit. My God. Glory. But listen, but we know what it's attached to. Some bullshit. Even if it is real, it's attached to some bullshit. I think you can keep all that, baby. You can keep it. I don't want it. I don't even want to even know what it feels like. I'm good. It's attached to some. But look at little sis. Little sis, the only one coming through. What y'all doing? Y'all help little sis out. Ain't why that in your phone hashtag that. Well, my significant, she knows that it's in there because I showed it to her. Shout out to Rogues. It's in my phone because it looks good. And I was trying to figure out, is it real? Is it real? Excuse me. Let me get my stuff together.
Hope you don't mind if I say this out loud. How wonderful life is, 'cause you're in the world.
I love you. 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 Good God, the Lord is my shepherd. He knows what I want. Miss Parker. Miss Parker. Miss Parker. Miss Parker. The Lord is my shepherd. He knows what I want. What? Had me looking like since when you had all that. I knew she was holding, but I didn't know she was holding like that. I knew. I'm like Chris Tucker on God doggone Rush Out. Why you tell me you roll like this? Why you tell me she roll like that? Shit. It's a moose shoe. Oh, those are AI asses. Oh, see, those are AI asses. Oh Lord, come on, Cole. Oh my God, brother. See, those are that's AI ass. Oh my God, brother. Shut your line.
You shut your lying nigga lips up.
That's an AI ass, man. Damn, cuz. Shit, had my blood pressure up and had me excited for no reason. You know, when you get a certain age, you might not need to keep to me in them pictures. Damn, I had a Rick James flashback. Give it to me, baby. Come on, man. See, this is what I'll be telling you, man. They get you, man. There's some niggas that look like that too. They got some good surgeons out here. There's some niggas that look like that too, man. Be careful out here, Cajun. Don't be moved by what you see, for real. Don't be moved by what you see. Tracy does have a body. Yes, she does. Well, you get the little body. My boy is a plastic surgeon. He knows things and have shared it with me. Oh, Lord, what are you insinuating, good brother? What are you insinuating? Do tell, good brother, do tell. Hey, make sure y'all support the show. What's up, Ogle Network coming soon? Market rated is wild work. What up, Izzy? I know, I misspoke. Hey, Cynical One, how you doing, Sugarfoot? I misspoke. Hashtag hit them squats. Yes, Kanye tried to tell you, thank you to Living Humbly for gifting a membership. Listen, if you got a membership for Living Humbly, make sure you keep it and make sure you thank Living Humbly. Man, hey, that's where all the exclusive happens in the membership, man. Thank you very much for Living Humbly. I appreciate you. Membership has this privilege. I appreciate you, man.
Thanks, man.
Make money, make money. When shit hit the fan, we'll take money.
Because of Living Humbly, we just need 24 people. at least $5 a piece because of Living Humbly and Rogue C. At least $5 a piece through the Cash App. Support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? Thank you very much, family. I appreciate you. Hey, Cloud Watcher #1. Salute to that. Cloud Watcher #1. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Thanks, man.
Thank you so kindly.
It don't matter what the situation, I'm just tryna climb any obstacle a nigga facing. See it through in due time. It's a marathon you got.
Because of Cloud Watcher #1, because of Living Humbly, and because of Rogue C, we only need 23 more people, at least $5 a piece. Y'all support the show, support the stream. Now, I mean, hey, yo, so check this out. They're redefining relationships and reinventing relationship roles without redefining responsibilities. So the expectations dissolve and resentment grows. We've seen this. We've seen this where nowadays the women are the leaders of the relationship, allegedly, by societal standard, but they don't want to have the responsibility that is generally given to the leader of that relationship. What's going on, ASW? What's good? Why am I still blocked? I served my 7 days and demand release. Who is that? Oh, well, yo, man. Is that Lord ADS? You demand the release? Hold on, good brother. Let's see if we can get your release, bro. Let's see if we can get your pardon. Let's see if we can presidential pardon Lord ADS. Let's see if we can hit Lord ADS with a presidential pardon real quick. I got you. Hold on, man. Let me see. I apologize, brother. Let me see if I can hit you with a presidential pardon real quick. Shit. I gotta find the button. Where's the button? Where's the button? I just lost track of my time, my memory real quick. Where's the button? No, I'm getting older. Let's see if we can hit our people with a presidential release. He came up in here demanding shit. He came up in here demanding some shit. Let's see what we can help the brother out. Let's see. I'm in love on the new management. All right. I think we can help you out, sir. I think we can help you out. You have been presidentially pardoned. Hey, support the show. Lord ADS is out of prison. He's out of jail without the bail. He's out of jail. Yo, so y'all make sure y'all support the show. Lord ADS, throw a little something for the presidential pardon. I appreciate you. Appreciate you being here. All right. So let's get to it. You know, you could have always joined the panel, though. That's free 99. Thank you to Lord ADS, man. I appreciate good support, brother. Thank you very much. Because of Lord ADS, we just need 22 more people. These $5 piece. Thank you.
God damn it, I like the way you do bit.
I have some money. Some money.
Yes, sir. We got some money. Some money. I wanted to request the money and to said and to add for just cause. Okay, I got you. You money on my mind. I got you. Here you go, sir. No problem.
It don't matter what the situation, I'm just tryna climb any obstacle a nigga facing. See it through in due time. It's a marathon, you gotta pace it. You can't press rewind, you get left behind. Just grind and the rest be fine. It don't matter what the situation, I'm just tryna climb.
Yo, these modern measures equal, do I feel butterflies today? Do I feel like it today? See, this is why I don't like this free-for-all fantastical. I made that up. This is why I don't like this free-for-all fantastical fairy tale of you could do whatever you want, however you want. No. All of your actions have consequences. The first law of inertia is for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Some people call it karma. Some people call it inertia. Some people call it the law of reciprocity. We've talked about this over and over again, but you can't put anything out in the universe and think that's not going to come back, because it is. Even if it visits your generations and it doesn't necessarily touch you directly, it will touch you through them. You will see them suffer, whatever the case may be. So at the end of the day, when we sit here and we act like, yo, everything is about a daggone feeling, yo, we don't feel like, I can't speak for everybody else. There's a lot of times where I don't feel like doing nothing. I just want to chill, lay down, go to sleep, and just sleep half my life away. Sometimes I just want to sleep half my life away. I'm not going to lie. Just rest. Just rest. But I can't do that. There's lots of things. There's people depending on me. I got lots of stuff going on. It's not about how you feel. See, that's why I said desire. See, desire goes beyond. It is a feeling, but it goes beyond feeling. Desire goes beyond feeling. It's an intense. Desire is an intense feeling. An intense. Almost to the point of consumption, being obsessed with desire. Yo, shout out to Cajun Dark Fire. Yo, appreciate you. It's real crazy out here. Yeah, it is, man. Be careful. Protect your neck, soldier. Protect your neck. I ain't telling you go out here loosey-goosey. Trust and believe me. Don't go out here loosey-goosey, okay?
Thanks, man.
Appreciate you. Don't go out here loosey-goosey.
I'm on my grind to get this money. I can't stop until I'm filthy. With that with the people, Zebo like the rock. I drop. I ain't no trapper. I'm a hustler.
See, modern measures is, do I feel butterflies today? Based on how I feel is how I'm going to treat you, how I'm going to interact with you, how we're going to operate in this situationship. See, timeless measures says, yo, can I be counted on? Can I be relied on? Especially when I don't feel like it. See, it doesn't count. And I told my son's mother this, and I hope that she gets it. When things is good and everything is going your way, and you feeling butterflies and you feeling flights of fancy and you happy and you in euphoria and all this good shit, you in bridal ecstasy and all this shit. Yeah, it's easy to do whatever that I need you to do or whatever I would like from you. That's easy. But the question is, can you stand the rain when it's lightning and thundering, when the rain is falling down, when it's monsoons, when the shit is rough, when you don't like my ass, when you can't stand the sight of me? Do you desire enough to work with me so that we can create the best outcome? That's what it's about. It's about understanding that it's F your feelings. It's not about how you feel. Because if you be honest with yourself, most of the time, most of the things we do, we don't feel like doing. We have to do it in spite of shit. If you're a parent, you do a whole bunch of shit you don't feel like doing. Because if you don't, your kids is going to be in trouble. Who wants to change a stinking, nasty diaper? Who gets joy and pleasure out of all kinds of... I hope y'all not eating. I'm sorry, but I'm going to get graphic for a second. What's up, TMKC? Y'all... With a baby, sometimes when a baby shit, the shit be just everywhere, going up the baby back, it be all green and shit. Who wants to change that? Is somebody get on your damn right here on your damn like you gotta get the wipe and shit? Who wants to change that? If you got a little boy, you gotta be fast because he might get you. It might come up in your face. Oh, yeah, see these things you gotta be careful of. If you're a pet owner, shit. Yo, dogs are wonderful and great, but shit, some dogs, oh my God, yo. My kids had some dogs, right? You know, my children had dogs, but they eat your shit up, eat the damn shoes and slippers, damn tear shit up, shit in your rug, shit in the thing, pee on yourself. Like, yo, I know you dog owners, you dog lovers, this so yo, little nut, little nut, Rocco, you know, your dog is the best dog ever on the planet. I get it, I know, but yo, there's some days you don't feel like walking that dog. That's why I say y'all black people should own a dog anyway, because y'all don't know how to treat no dog. Only white people. Only white people should be able to own dogs. But anyway, that's a whole nother story for another day. When I get my planet, guess what? Only white people are gonna be able to own dogs. Y'all Negroes don't know how to treat no damn dog. Because you won't go according to how you feel. Now, the one black woman that put the dog and she need to be locked up. But there's one black woman that put the dog in a robe and she be nail polishing the dog and feeding the dog gourmet meals and shit and shampooing the dog, put the towel over the dog head. Now, her ass need to be locked up. But other than her, she's the only black person that can own a dog in my world. Shout out to Jay Stevens. What's up, family? Hey, salute Izzy Bears. Been a while, but I'm still tapped in, fam. Yo, Jay Stevens, I appreciate you. Be safe on that road. Thank you very much, family. I appreciate you. I sincerely appreciate y'all. Be like Jay Stevens and them and support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean?
God damn it, I like the way you do business.
I got money.
You know, the woman, she brushed the dog teeth with her toothbrush and shit. She be doing, and she be painting the dog's nails. She be painting the dog's nails and shit, giving the dog a pedicure and a manicure. She deserves a dog, but other than that, only white people and her. Oh man, come on. We ain't doing no dog hate though. Come on. Definitely hate dogs. Even if it's even if it's in the back. Okay, you hate the dog shit, not the dog. Okay, I got you. You hate that dog shit, not the dog. Because dog, especially when you're trying to potty train the puppy, what they call a housebreak the puppy, whatever the case may be, them puppies be off the chain. And then sometimes they be jumping on you and shit. They'll step in their shit and then jump on you. They'll lick their shit and then try to lick you. Like, come on, man. Like, come on. You know what time it is. Sometimes you don't feel like this. Like, you don't get your little ass out of here. Move. And, you know, sometimes they give you too much love. They just be, who's home? You're home. You know what I'm saying? Happy running around this shit, just jumping on. It's like, yo, sit your stupid ass. Tell me I'm lying. So you don't always feel like treating that dog like a dog is supposed to be treated with a gas mask. Y'all just don't know how to handle dogs. That's what I'm saying. I think white people should. Dogs hate me, so I hate them. Cats rule. Come on, Kojak. We ain't no dog slander, brother. Right, lick his ass. He too dog. Sit there with his leg cocked up and licking his balls and then come and lick his leg. Dog will sit there cocking shit up. The disrespect. Yo, the disrespect is intolerable. It's unpardonable.
The disrespect is intolerable. It's unpardonable.
Yo, tell me I'm lying, son. Tell me I'm lying. Dog has legs up on his head. lick you. He lick his ass and then lick your ass. Like, come on, man. Y'all know I ain't lying, man. Y'all know I ain't lying. What's up, Savage? What's good with you, man? What's good? Where you been at? Good to see Savage in the building. What's the deal, right? Y'all don't want to get me started on spirituality. Y'all got all kinds of crystals and y'all got crystals and yoga and good energy. Yum, 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 yum. Welcome back, family. Hey, y'all got crystals and good energy and shit. Graphics. Y'all got all types of shit. Y'all trading discipline and doctrine for aesthetics and ambiance. We talking about spirituality now. We moved off relationship. We talking about spirituality. Y'all traded discipline and doctrine, sound doctrine, for aesthetics and ambiance. Y'all got all kinds of chakras and god doggone crystals and crystal meth and shit. I don't know what y'all got going. Y'all be floating in the air. Sitting there chanting shit. You don't even know what you saying. You sitting there chanting some shit. You don't even know what you saying. You could be invoking this El Shaitan, nigga. You could be invoking the devil. You don't even know what you're saying. Modern spirituality. Y'all looking for vibes and shit from religion. y'all the vibe people. Yeah, these vibes, the vibes. We got the vibes today. See, vibes can work in conjunction with your faith. Vibes could work in conjunction with your doctrine. Vibes can be an additive, a preservative, if you would, a supplement in addition to. But it's not a substitute for it. Doctrine requires practice. Discipline and doctrine, faith requires practice. That's why they say faith without works is dead. But I know you got your crystal and your rocks and shit. I know. And no knocking. I'm not knocking your incense. I'm not knocking your crystal. I'm not knocking your magic rocks. I'm not knocking your candles. I'm not knocking none of that y'all doing. I'm just saying, when you exchange that for sound doctrine, it might be a mistake. You could do, I don't know, but if you're getting sound doctrine, chances are you're going to get rid of all that shit. But I'm just saying, that's a whole nother story for another day. I ain't going to do that. The modern measure is, do I feel aligned? Yes, some of y'all, can I be honest? Some of y'all are so god doggone heavily minded, shout out to my nana, that you're no earthly good. Some of y'all are in the clouds. Cloud nine, baby. Yeah. Some of y'all are in cloud nine. You're so earthly minded. I mean, heavenly minded. You're no earthly good. You're just no good. You're in the clouds. The timeless measure is, does this align with me? Does it align with truth? Modern measure is, does this feel aligned? Some kind of way We've been tricked into everything is about a feeling. Y'all some old James Brown ass niggas. I got that feeling, baby, baby, baby. I got that feeling, baby. Some of y'all, baby, 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 baby. I got that. Some of y'all some feeling ass, touchy feeling. Case ass niggas, man. I got a case of the James Brown. You know, touch me, tease me, feel me, and caress me. Hold on tight, just don't let go. Cause I'ma explode. I got that feeling. It seems if a lot of us have curated a vibe, but abandoned our vows. A lot of us have curated a vibe. It's all about the vibe, but we have abandoned our vows. It's no longer about being right. And I've been saying this for a while in my personal life to people, especially women. There's been a lot of women around me that had to get from around me because they were too concerned with looking right, the appearance of being right instead of being right. You wanted to look like you was right. You don't want to be right. And I had to get them people from up around me. See, I make mistakes, a lot of them. I do a lot of shit I ain't got no business doing. But what I'm not going to do is pretend like I don't. Right? I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I got all the answers and I got it all together and I don't make no mistake. No. See, a lot of y'all people is all about the appearance, but your heart. It's a heart condition. Your heart is black.
You a dark, sick person, man. You know that?
Yeah, tell me again.
You a dark, sick person, man. You know that?
Just dark and sick. Just sick and dark. Just I don't know. Yo, y'all support the show, Sports Street. I mean, what's up, Daily Rundown? Speaking of dark, I'm just speaking of dark and sick. What's up, Daryl? My bad, brother. That's too soon. My fault. What's up? KT Doge 238. I don't know who that is, but yo, what's up, fam? I'm sure I know you, but they messing up y'all handles. So unless I recognize your avatar, I apologize. It's true, family. It's true. I'm not lying. Y'all know I'm not lying. It's true. That's why it's so funny, because it's true. What's up, Raj Will? It's true, fam. It's sad, but it's true. That's why it's so funny, because it's I'm being honest. I'm telling the truth. I'm not even playing. I'm playing, but I'm saying. I'm playing, but I'm saying. And thank you to everybody who's been praying for my mom and her speedy recovery. She's getting there slowly but surely. I appreciate y'all. But yo, identity. Freedom versus formlessness. Let's get into it. Freedom. Now, this is going to be a doozy. Freedom versus formlessness. See, a lot of people running around here thinking they free and they promoting freedom. They're not. A lot of people are promoting formlessness, meaning that they don't want no ties to anything or anyone, or they don't want to be held down at all. And see, that's not freedom. That's formlessness. They want to be to a point where they don't have to be accountable to anyone or responsible for anything. And that is not the reality of life. It's not the reality of life. No one No one that you know, even our president, no one that you know gets to just do whatever they want, unchecked, unabridged, and not being called to task. Everyone that you see on a day-to-day basis, no matter how quote unquote powerful they are, there is a checks and balances system, especially in our country, that no one gets to just run rab shot. That's why this system was set up the way that it is, so no one can run rab shot. It may appear that some people do, but they don't. They don't. No one can. Right? Shit. I seen that bunk ass Superman movie, right? And even that bunk ass Superman movie, he had to hold himself accountable. In the good Superman movie, he held himself accountable too. Remember when he let them people lock him up? Notice I said he let them people lock him up. But yo, that was what the whole Avengers Civil War was about. Accountability. See, people got it twisted. Most people are in search or in pursuit of power. The greatest power you already possess naturally, and that's personal power. That's the ability to control your own destiny, your own universe, and the things around you that are under your control, mainly yourself. However, to whom much is given, much is required. When you are looking at seeking to control others, when you're looking at seeking to control things outside of yourself or outside of your circumstance, that's a huge responsibility. See, people think that power runs one way. It means that you just get to run shot over everything and everybody and just me, I get. That's not the way power works. It's not. There's a price for everything. Everything has a price. And that's what most people don't understand. You could run behind the scenes and talk and lie and scheme and do all these things that you think that you're getting away with in the pursuit of whatever you think that you're getting. But best believe, even if, which whatever's in the dark is going to come to light, and whatever secret is going to be made manifest, even if you think that you are doing all these things, you're Geppetto with the puppet strings, and you are, I have no strings to hold me down. You're making it happen. You got your own little puppet show. It's a price for the puppet show. And a lot of times the price is your own soul. See, I watched Sinners. How deep was that movie? How deep was that movie, y'all? Whether you liked it or not, how deep was that movie? Did y'all catch the symbolism? Sometimes they have a saying that says, be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. Sometimes the things that we're seeking or we think we're seeking or that we're asking for, the price is our very souls, is our very humanity. Not going to be able to see no sunrises no more, player. You're not going to be able to see any sunrises no more. There's beauty, 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 beauty. You don't understand. It's beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success. It's beauty in the struggle. Think it's beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success. Because sometimes the thing that you think that you want the most costs you everything. Seen this with Avengers Endgame. We've seen this time and time and time and time again. How long will it take you to learn the lesson? What is power for real? except one's ability to control oneself in one situation. What is really power, right? But you're on the hamster wheel. You confuse self-expression with self-possession. You confuse self-expression with self-possession. Real freedom is the power to govern yourself. Real power is the power to govern yourself as well. Real freedom is the power to govern oneself. Real power is the power to govern oneself. That's what real power is. That's what real freedom is. Not escape yourself, not escape accountability, not escape responsibility, not to try to control others and other people's lives. That's not power. What's up, Dark Warrior? Dark Warrior 23, what's going on? Man of Steel was dope. Yes, Man of Steel was dope. That new shit was whack, though. I ain't like that new shit. That new shit was bunk. But it was a lot in that, but it was bunk, though. That new shit was bunk. Why they do that brother like that? Why they make Mr. Terrific look like? Why they do that brother like that? That's crazy. We needed Mr. Fantastic. We need the black Mr. Fantastic. Brother. Shout out to Fantastic. Why they do Mr. Terrific like that? That shit was terrible, bro. They did that nigga dirty, bro. Your freedom needs form, right? Or it dissolves. A river without a bank is a flood. See, sometimes people get it confused. Yeah, there was some dams built. And some of those dams were inconvenient to the people. And some of those dams seem to be bad or nefarious or have duplicitous intention. At the same time, if you look at the simplicity of a dam is to keep the water from flooding out a particular area. Y'all want to be the water without any dams, without any banks, without any land to stop you, not understanding that if that's the case, you're just going to get flooded out and then eventually evaporate. Freedom without form is just a drift dressed as destiny. Freedom without form is just a drift dressed up as destiny. Drifting on a lonely sea. Drifting. Yo, one of the one things like that I appreciate about my upbringing, right? Was drifting was like one of the worst things. Like, yo, you didn't want to be a drifter, even though I know there's a group. You didn't want to be a drifter. You didn't want to be someone who was just drifting through, just you don't have no plan. You don't have no plan. And then you don't have no backup plan for the backup plan. So you just out here just free balling and free sailing. And I'll be honest, that's one of the things that I had to come to terms with. Now, one thing that I agree with the brother on is you cannot put your eggs, meaning you cannot put your let me just say this. One of the things that I made a mistake on is in my calculation of life, I included somebody, right? I had an idea of what that woman would be like. Let me keep it real, right? When I was coming up, I've always knew that I wanted to be a husband, I wanted to be a father. As Disney as that might seem, as crazy as that might seem, I always knew that I wanted to be a husband and I wanted to be a father. I wanted to have somebody to build with, right? And in that calculation, I had an exact person, not a person meaning in physical form, but in characteristics in my mind, right? Now, I allowed my lower nature and myself to get distracted and get off the course of that. I don't think it's a problem having the idea or ideal of what you want. What I do think is problematic if you put all your eggs in that basket, because what we understand now is people will always disappoint you. So it's okay to have expectations, to have standards, to have ideals. The issue is when you pedestalize those ideals and exalt those ideals above yourself. The issue is when you pedestalize those ideals or exalt those ideals or even put them even close to the creator or to your purpose. As a man, you have to put the creator first and your purpose second, and then your companionship. And see, that's part of learning how to love like a man. That's part of learning the rules of the game. But I think it's a mistake to say everybody doesn't need this or desire, so it's okay. But I think it's a mistake to automatically negate that, to say no, just no. All women bad. I'm just gonna they're a baby mama. I'm just gonna sleep with her and leave. Like, yo, Lord Idiot said that's most people. Izzy, I can't get my wrench back. Yeah, you can. I got you. Give me a moment. I got you, bro. I'll get you before the stream is back. I got you. I promise. That might cost you extra, but I got you. Nah, I got you, man. I'm just playing with you. Shout out to Willing to Win. Appreciate you, Willing to Win. This is Willing to Win, and Man of Steel is fire. Yeah, Man of Steel was fire. Now that new Superman movie was trash, but Man of Steel was fire. Man of Steel was fire. What's the name? Cal. Whatever. Anyway, y'all know what I'm saying, right? I always wanted a child too, and I had a daughter, but I wasn't ready. I had to put God first, but I was blinded by love. Shout out to that. And I think a lot of us were. But I do agree that men should never fall in love. Falling in love makes you crazy. Falling in love makes you out of your mind and out of control. Men should never fall in love. We should love, but we should love as men. And loving as men is a very controlled, very controlled, very dutiful, very caring, to the point that you will lay down your life for your significant other. You will lay down your life for your companion, right? So there's no other love. There's no greater love, they said, than one who will lay their life down for a friend, right? That's what they say in the Bible, right? So there's no greater love than that. And I think that loving like a man is absolute, because Jesus loved like a man, right? For everything that they try to put Jesus with on some crazy shit, Jesus loved like a man. Jesus loved them people, but he would tell them people that they was a shit to their face, okay? So that they could fix themselves. He would tell them, you brood of vipers, you say you don't love nothing or no one. Get your shit together. And if you don't, oh well, I love you, but you will burn, right? Jesus loved like a man, right? He loved to the point where he would sacrifice himself for the people. However, he told the people the truth. That's what real love is. He didn't allow the people to hold him hostage. When his mama came to him and said, who is my mama? You my mama, but yeah, his woman. You think you're gonna have some juice? Nah, baby. I got a mission. How you gonna come over here trying to yo, yeah, you know, y'all see my son Jesus, baby. Miss Johnson over there. She needs you to do that for her. Jesus, could you move her couch? No, woman, I'm on a mission. I love you, woman. You had me in God. You had me, but listen, I got some stuff to do. Can't let you deter me from my purpose, woman. He told his mama. And people was looking like, oh shit, this nigga. I told his mama like that. Jesus didn't play with y'all, and he loved y'all to life. And he loved y'all to life. But he loved like a man. He loved like a man. You know what I'm saying? He told you the truth because the truth will make you free. He didn't. And he told you in a way which made you have to elevate to get it. He told you the truth because the truth will make you free. And he told you in a way that would make you have to elevate to get the truth. Make you have to expand a little bit. Make you have to stretch a little bit. Make you have to give a little something to get it. He loved like a man. All right. Yo, new isn't better. New does not equal better. We're living a lot of updates and upgrades that degrade our soul. And I told you, like, a lot of this stuff, that the prices are our very souls. A lot of the stuff that we think that we're gaining, we think that we're getting, the price is our very soul. You have it. You have the power. You have the juice, but you giving it up for something that's nothing. And you're paying for it with your soul. You know, it's like you got $100 bill. You're young, you got $100 bill. And someone come up to you with 1,000 quarters. Sorry. That would be crazy. Because that's actually more. So someone come up to you with 200 quarters. You got $100 bill, and someone come up to you with 200 brand new shiny quarters. And you trade that $100 bill for those 200 shiny quarters. We live in a time where viral frame is treated as value. We mistake reach for roots and burnout because clout can't cash character checks. And a lot of times they don't even cash real checks. Clout alone doesn't cash a god doggone thing. You know it's crazy, right? This woman, may she rot in jail and may she rot in hell. This woman, this social media woman who was living in Atlanta originally from Haiti, whatever the case may be, and by way of another state. I can't remember the other state, but I think it was Florida. And she deleted 2 of her babies. She popped 4 of her babies and deleted 2 of her young babies. And she was on social media and she was clouded up as far as I could see. And she was claiming that she had this bag and that bag and this bag and that bag. But apparently something was wrong. The responsibility of these children that she had, and the fact that she had these children with no good Negroes that ended up in prison or jail or whatever the case may be. And I'm sorry for those brothers if they in jail and prison, and that woman deleted their kids. 2 of their kids in critical, and 2 of their kids are gone. I'm sorry for y'all losses, to be honest. At the same time, it's like people value clicks, likes, and views, so-called clout, and reach more than roots. And then they get burnt out when they realize that clout, like, it's amazing. Like JP would get up here and do the most disgusted, debaucherous shit, and then claim that we're jealous of him because he makes a total buffoon of himself and he makes himself look like a total moron. But we're jealous of him because a lot of people watch him crash out. Make that make sense. Somebody make that make sense. We're jealous of him because he has a lot of people watching him crash out. We're jealous of him because he has a lot of people watching him make a fool of himself and make mockery of people that look like us. People love to see a train wreck. Unfortunately, it's amazing to see. Nobody wants to be in one, though. Who you know that will volunteer to be in a goddamn train wreck? Y'all tell me. Who do you know that will volunteer to be in a train wreck? Who do you excuse me, I'm sorry, because who do you know that got stints that will volunteer to be in a train wreck? That's a better question, right? Yes, the most important. I would agree, Ogun. One of the most important decisions is who you're gonna spend your life with / who you have children with. That's a fact. Because the truth of the matter is, a lot of people don't realize when you have a baby with someone, you basically connected with them for life as long as that child is living. And really, sometimes after that, may God rest that child's soul. But yeah, you connected. It's one of the most important decisions you make. And then you have somebody who openly brags about getting with the worst of the worst women so that they can have their babies. Like, what type of logic and sense is this nonsense? And then people say, oh, well, y'all are jealous of him. For what? Mother effer, for what?
You shut your lying nigga lips up!
Life minus hack culture stacks tips on top of undisciplined foundations. We swap neighborhood for newsfeed and wonder why we feel unseen. We upgraded technology, but we downgraded integrity. We've got faster Wi-Fi, but weaker willpower. We're evolving backwards. That way. We're evolving that way, backwards. See, the wheel is not old. The wheel was a perfect invention. The wheel is not old. The wheel was a perfect invention. We just stopped aligning the wheel. We just stopped aligning it. We stopped giving it the maintenance that we need. We tried to scrap the wheel and come up with some total different shit. We're moving backwards. You build upon the foundation of what works. You don't scrap the shit that works to try to invent some new shit. No, you build on what works. The fact Chaotic was asking that question just let me know he just be talking. Yeah, of course, Chaotic is there for the bag. And listen, I'm not mad at him. That's not my business model. I don't believe in lying to people or being sarcastic or having a self-deprecating humor in order to prove a point. Chaotic is a member of one of the most conscious of the Divine Nine. Chaotic also was the president or tried to be the president of the Black History Club in his school. Chaotic also taught Black history. Chaotic, he know better. But for whatever reason, he also knows that, you know what I'm saying, in this day and age, what I'm doing is much harder. He's chose the path of least resistance, trying to get people to change their mindset by adding a little bit of entertainment and a lot of information, or a lot of framing of information, is the path of it's a harder path. It's not going to be as popular. It's not going to be as fun. It's going to have some fun in it, but it's not going to be as so fun. And you know, people can only get mad for so long because they're like, damn, he's right, but F him. And then they're going to move on because they don't want to hear this shit. With him, at least he gives them a villain. He's giving them a villain by putting a mirror up to them somewhat. And really a fun mirror is what he's putting up to them. You know how a fun mirror, it stretches out the image. So it's a reflection, but it's not a real true reflection. It's a reflection with the funny shit in it. It's a reflection with that bullshit in it. So therefore, it's not a real proper depiction of it, but he uses it because it's a piece of truth that he can use to try to pick at people, to make them upset, to make them, and then they want to pay, or they want to whatever, to retort because they got a villain. People need a villain. And a lot of people have the need to feel like they're the hero. It's the path of least resistance. So I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him. It's what he chose to do. But the only thing is there's a price for that. And I'm not willing to pay that price. I understand that, this is a platform. I don't know who's listening to me. I don't know who needs to hear this. And am I perfect? No. At the same time, when I try to bring messaging, I try to be as sincere and as honest and as forthright as possible with the messaging that I bring, because it could be for someone and it could change someone's life. And hopefully it change someone's life for the better. Right? See, principles are greater than popularity. Let's talk about what the elders got right. Elder logic is principles are greater than popularity. Discipline is greater than dopamine. Stewardship is greater than spectacle. The modern ideology is feelings are greater than facts. Viral is greater than virtuous, and narratives are greater than nature. The results of rejecting the framework is no discipline. We conflate discomfort with danger. In modern times, we think that if it makes us feel uncomfortable, if it makes us feel a level of discomfort, then somehow we're in danger, somehow it's not good for us. There's no real direction. They chase Momentum, not missions. There's no depth. They snack on content starved in character. See, this is why certain people are popular. And it's okay. I'm okay with that. If y'all know me, I just want to get paid. And as a matter of fact, if y'all be so kind, if y'all feel so inclined, if y'all enjoying the content, if you're enjoying the show, I told y'all from the beginning and I told y'all to the end, I just want to be compensated. I just want to get paid. That's it. I just want to get compensated. Y'all don't have to make me the people's hero. Y'all don't have to make me the people's champ. I don't need 100 million subs. If I get it, it'd be cool. But if it don't equate to no money, I don't want it. I just want to get paid. I'm willing to give what I learned for free. And prayerfully, you guys would think enough about what I'm giving to bring some compensation back to me. So I appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody throw $5 at me through the Cash App or through the Super Chat. Let's do good business.
2 guns with me, I hope niggas play. I was once told jewelry and nice clothes don't mean you getting money. That's something that a broke nigga said.
Break bread or fake dead, break bread or fake dead. Just don't play around, we get down, 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 down. Break bread or fake dead, break bread or fake dead. Just don't play around, we get down, 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 down.
Let's do good business. Make the Cash App ring during the stream.
I don't know if y'all realize, but this was the fall of Rome. What we're dealing with right now is like the fall of Rome. Cultures that made fun of tradition and made fun of and mocked tradition that's outdated, they often collapsed from within, not for lack of information, but for lack of formation. For lack of formation, for lack of having a solid foundation. When Rome began to look for new things and new ways and began to be ultra inclusive of everything and everyone and all kinds of practices, Rome was weak and Rome eventually fell. Sound familiar? Our military, anybody? Our military might, anybody? Our country, anybody? Does that sound familiar? When we start prioritizing people's feelings of participation rather than being or inclusion rather than being the best qualified, we water down our alleged power throughout the world. We water it down. And what we're seeing is we're seeing a people in the sea country who have prioritized excellence and who have prioritized being the best that they could be, while we have prioritized entertainment and being and feeling and being and feeling and they out here. They hungry and they out here. And we just prioritize entertainment, shaking ass and taking names. Every generation that disrespects wisdom pays. Every generation that disrespects wisdom pays for it in ignorance. Progress does not equal peace. We've achieved efficiency, but not equilibrium. Modern measures tracks clicks, speed, and convenience, not covenant, sacrifice, or meaning. See the balloon. Celebration. We measure success in likes and clicks, not legacy and views, not virtue. If progress costs you your peace, if progress costs you your soul, it's a purchase. It's not an upgrade. Let me say that again. If progress costs you your peace, if progress costs you your soul, it's a purchase. It's not an upgrade. So what we know podcast was going on. Hey, the Greek Diddy parties and the gymnasium played a big part in the Colosseum of Rome. Oh yeah, and the fall of Rome. Yeah, that too. But also, what happened was they started allowing women in the Senate too. That was the part. They started allowing women in the military and soy boys in the military. That was the fall of it too. They start their opulence, their extravagance versus their prioritization of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. It started to be very imbalanced. They prioritize fun, the Coliseum, whatever else here, and getting it right here. You know, it was down way down here. Shout out to you, What We Know podcast. That's a fact. So that's why I fell. But that seems to be eerily close to what we're living at today, is all I'm saying. When they start being lovers of men and lovers of themselves, I hate to take somebody else's terminology because they use it wrong. But when we began to be, when men begin to love on men and women begin to love on women, and that is a focal point, and that is an earmark. That denotes the decline of society, because guess what? If men were strictly with men and women were strictly with women, no children would be born. And how can you replenish a society when no children born? We, as the United States of America, only represent less than 5%. I think it's like 3.78% of the global population. We are one of the smallest populations of countries around the world. The sea country has over 1 billion people. There's almost 8.4 billion people in the world. There's less than 376 million people in the United States of America. Yeah, think about that. And then we talking about all these baby deletions, and we talking about all these same sex situations and all the stuff that we're going through. Like, yo, how are we gonna replenish our numbers? How are we gonna replenish? And then not to mention all this stupid ass gender war shit. How are we gonna replenish our numbers and we don't even like each other? So no, I'm not promoting no lifestyle that says, yo, no women and we not getting along with it. No, we gotta figure this shit out. We got to get along. We got to get with the women who feel the same way we do, who want to work on this, and we got to figure this shit out, because if we don't, we are going to be extinct. We are going to be extinct. We need each other to survive. Period. And I got my homie, I got the homie voice in the back of my head. Shout out to you, homie. I got your voice, Dirty Folks, in the back of my head. At the same time, I've always disagreed, and I probably will disagree forever. I don't disagree with everything you say, but I do disagree. We need each other to survive. I understand what y'all saying about have the men to build, and that's true. At the same time, there has to be an inclusion of women, because, again, who you going to create the babies with? And if the women's minds are not right and they're not a reflection of you as a man, then you're going to have what we have now, where you have the men that are creating the babies, the women that hate the men that hate the women because of how they're treating them, because they hate them, and then a whole other generation of this shit of confusion and strife and unnecessary bullshit. I'm one of the few people that believe that I'm a man, and I believe we gotta find a way to work this shit out and get it together. That's what I believe. And yo, the other option is, what you gonna do? I'm not never choosing no man. I'm never choosing a man. So what are we gonna do? If all these women, and you telling me, and this is what really chaps my ass, pause, pardon me for a second. I gotta digress for a second. Y'all support the show, man. Shit. What's the support at? What's the support at? Y'all support the show. Listen, check this out. This is the part that really like bothers me. Y'all are sitting up here promoting that because a woman has a child or children, that she's for recreational use only. Are you silly? You are irresponsible and negligible, all for some penance or some pennies. It doesn't make sense. We don't have to sell our souls and sell our people out for no pennies. And y'all show them, listen, I'm not selling y'all, I'm telling y'all the truth. Y'all show them that they don't have to sell out or lie to the people for some pennies. Y'all support the show. It's important, man. Because people need to understand that you could tell the truth, you could be real, and you can have balance and still earn money. The problem is they believe that they got to be on these extremes, which it seems like, in order to get paid. And it's selling ourselves short, and it's selling us down the river. Because these women have children. And these children are seeing these men going in and out the house. And this affects these children. You think you just going by, yeah, hey, kid, get out the way. Let me F your mama real quick. Like, come on, man. These women have children. And you should not be, if you're saying that they are acting a certain way, behaving a certain way, you should not be rewarding their bad behavior with good D. You should not give them no D. No D. No D. No D. No D for you. You're a D starved. And maybe that would get her to get her act together. Starve her of the D, or everybody. Because those children are watching. And those children grow up to be the messed up people because of what they see their mama do, and they see how y'all niggas was treating their mama, which is a further confirmation bias. Ninjas ain't shit. Oh, well, I guess why they say that. Well, because the ninjas that was messing with her mama kept coming in the house and just was smashing the mama, eating the kids' snacks and shit, and just going about their business. It's on these women. At the same time, I don't know why y'all keep rewarding them. So y'all must not see nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying. What's up, Lord Jefferson? I don't reward bad behavior. I don't reward bad behavior. Nah, Izzy, we need to shift away from B-dubs who are the homie adjacent. Well, I mean, you shouldn't be with no B-dubs. I agree. I'm saying the same thing though, Lord Adius. If you listen to me, I'm saying stop messing with women who are unworthy. You should get to know that woman and see if she's worthy or not. If she's not worthy, you shouldn't have slept with her, so it shouldn't be a problem. Move the F on. But that doesn't mean that all black women are not worthy. There are some worthy black women out here. So-called. There's some worthy melanated women out here. I'm going to stop using that word black. Proverbs 6:26. I'm going to have to look at that. I'm going to have to look at that. We got to start recentering our lives, right? So we got to accept truth over trends. We got to start recentering our lives. We got to start accepting truth over trends. We got to realize that we need to keep our covenants over convenience. Keep promises that cost you. Formation over feeling. Daily practices, daily mods. Daily practices are greater than daily moods, right? Character over clout. Would I respect this choice offline, right? Legacy over likes. Does the decision hold up after 10 years? We can't improve what we refuse to understand. We got to stop reinventing and start realigning and tune our wheels to the truth. And then we can roll. We can roll. We can start rolling again. If we start realigning our wheels instead of trying to reinvent the wheel, we can start rolling again. We can start being better again. Yo, we used to have thriving communities, sprawling communities. Yo, we had doctors, we had lawyers, we had carpenters, we had plumbers, electricians, all in the same neighborhood and communities where people were working together and using their talents, gifts, and resources to build up each other and each other's families. It wasn't one-sided. It wasn't one way. In some kind of way, we've been sold on this assimilation. I strongly believe that it wasn't integration. It was assimilation. And listen, I love all people, and all people are welcome, and all people are necessary for a community to thrive. At the same time, we have to prioritize our best interest. We have to prioritize our best interest. We have to stop falling for the soundbite. Stop falling for the clicks, the clout, the views. We have to stop falling for the nonsense. You have people up here being celebrated for demeaning and degrading people that look like themselves, people of their own family. I know that their parents or they whatever give them an earful on a day-to-day basis. Probably shame to say that's my son or that's my daughter. Shame. People don't even be claiming their children no more. People don't even be claiming their children in the world no more. Shameful. Shameful. Yeah, the book of Proverbs is the best book to really understand the woman not to deal with and the woman that is worthy of our love. And yo, that was thousands and thousands of years ago that book was compiled. So you know that if there was trifling women then, there's going to be trifling women now. You know that if there was good women then, there's going to be good women now. It just is what it is. They're just a little harder to find. If good women were just jumping up at you and just trying to get with you at the drop of a dime, would they really be considered good women? Come on, fam. Why are y'all afraid to put forth any effort or any work? Y'all want everything handed to you. You want everything given to you, and that's not how life works. Will there be one? Will there be one? The doors, the doors of the church are open. Will there be one? We need some ties in the house tonight. We need some contributions. All jokes aside, I ain't gonna do that. We need some contributions for real. Will there be one? I'm gonna give it about 7 more minutes. If y'all want to keep the show going, we need 11 people in 7 minutes. We need 11 people in 7 minutes to contribute at least $5 a piece. Y'all come on and support the show, support the stream. Y'all ask for pure content. That's pure content. Didn't do a reaction. That's pure content. Intellectual property, pure content. Y'all say y'all want that, but then when we do that, y'all do not support those shows. Y'all support the shows where we calling people out, where we going at people, where we reviewing their stuff and pointing out all the inconsistencies and stuff. That's what y'all support. So if y'all want real content, if y'all want the real, support it. So I can say support it. Everybody throw $5 at us. Help us to continue to do it. In the meantime, between time, thank you very much to Jay Stevens. Thank you very much to Kasia Darfar, to Laura ADS, to Cloud Watcher #1, and to Living Humbly. I really appreciate y'all for supporting the show. Y'all be like them, family, and support the show, support the stream. You know, I mean, all right, let me. The Cash App during this stream.
The Cash App from Izzy Bands. Yeah, bruh.
$50. $50.
You know, a lot of times I put the medicine in with the madness a lot of times, and I do it in more of a slick way. But a lot of people take the drama from it. They don't really catch what I be doing. They don't really I think only a slim people, even when I'm fussing or even when I'm like going back and forth with people, if you notice what I'm doing, a lot of times it be to expose the things that are in our best interest and to expose the things that are not in our best interest, right? And you know, every once in a while I get involved in my ego and I start, you know, really feeling away. But man, if come on, y'all. If it take just fuss with niggas all day, I just cannot, bro. I just cannot. So I be trying to be creative in the way that I bring it. I be trying to be as balanced as I can in it, because I really have more of a balanced perspective. I'm pro me. So I'm a man. So I'm pro me. Make no mistake about it. At the same time, that doesn't mean that all women are wrong all the time. It just doesn't. And that doesn't mean that all men are right all the time, because it doesn't. They are not. So I think that we need to start looking at things more of a case-by-case basis, more of a balanced perspective and balanced viewpoint, and really work on ourselves. We only, as far as we know, we only get one shake at this, y'all. We only get one shake at this. And we don't know how much longer this ride is going to keep going. So let's do our best to be our best and do our best. I appreciate y'all coming through. I appreciate everybody that supported the show. Y'all have a great day. Make sure y'all tune in. Y'all know it's going to be, the effort is going to be later, okay? The effort is going to be later. We're going to have some effort for you. You know that. Tough Talk Thursdays is always lit. We always have some, you know, some pretty exciting, heated debates. So Tough Talk Thursday tonight right here. Make sure y'all tell a friend to tell a friend, and then y'all have something to support. I'm going to holler at y'all later. I'll holler at y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this show. Tell a friend about us. Like, share, and subscribe. We out of here.
You know how we do. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Dope discussion, deserve dope donation. Spread love through compensation. Cheese fed up the dough. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.